Good time. I am your host, Savannah Heftington, and I would like to introduce to you a local superhero and her villain.
Hello, I am Proactive Woman, and I am always in charge of myself. I stop and think before I make my choices. I am a leader of myself, and people look to me to see how to behave correctly. I make plans and set goals so I can be successful, and I always do the right thing even when no one is looking.
Hello, I'm Reactive Man. I don't like to listen to the teachers. That's just the way I am, and there's nothing I can do about it. I don't take charge of myself. It doesn't matter anyways. I do what I want when I want to. People seem to get mad at me a lot, and I get in trouble, but I don't care, because life just isn't fair.
Tell me about a time when the teacher told you to write a paper about the moon. I heard you didn't know anything about the moon. How'd you handle this situation?
I made a plan about how I will learn about the moon. I got on the internet, read about the moon, and found books that told me interesting facts about the moon. I used those resources to help me write the paper.
I just made up stuff about the moon and wrote it down. I didn't really do the work.
So what was the consequences of your choices?
I made a good grade on my paper.
I made a bad grade and had to miss recess to go to PRC. I ended up having to do the same thing Reactive Man did. I had to read up about the moon, then write the paper right away. I missed my recess, and I just love recess. We were going to play basketball today. All my friends got to play, but not me. I had to go to PRC and rewrite that paper.
I heard you were having trouble with the girl in your costume. She just kept getting on your nerves, even after you politely asked her to stop. How'd you handle that situation?
You know, I always stop and think before I act. And when someone is getting on my nerves, that is a really good time to stop and think. If I ask the student politely to stop and they still don't, I will often tell the teacher and let her handle it, and then I simply move away from that student so her actions do not upset me anymore. When I remove myself from the situation, I can concentrate and do well in school.
I just punched him.
What happened?
I learned the material.
I had to go to PRC again and miss another recess. I'm not getting many recesses this year, and I really miss them.
Let me ask you one last question. I heard you were asked to run an errand to the office. What did you do?
First off, I made a plan and decided that even if no one would be looking and see me, I should still do the right thing. So I walked down the hall quickly and respectfully. I went straight to the office to give Mrs. Vicky the papers and then quickly got back to class so I would not miss my education.
I ran down the hall trying to knock things off the wall. I jumped in the air and screamed, "Cowabunga!" pretending to be a Ninja Turtle. Then I hid out in the bathroom for a long time. Eventually, they had to send out a search party to find me.
What happened?
I got a dojo point from my teacher and a praise from Mrs. Taylor for being so responsible.
I had to go talk to Miss Taylor, and she told me I wasn't being the leader she knew I could be. She said I had to miss my specials and recesses for 3 whole days. I'm actually starting to get a little tired of this. I thought it would be fun to do what I want all the time, but it seems like I'm not getting to do much of what I want anymore. I rarely get recesses. Now I'm losing my specials, and I'm starting to think maybe I should try this being proactive out. Can you help me, Proactive Woman?
Sure, I can. First off, you need to concentrate on the things you can control, like your words, actions, ideas, and behavior. Do not worry about the things you cannot control, like other people's actions and behaviors. When you focus on yourself and what you can control, you can make a plan to help you be successful in every situation.
And now let me introduce to you a new Eugene Field superhero, Proactive Man.